no idea if it's gonna work, no idea if it's even feasible.
All right, well, I'll go away with that. Thank you very much for your help.
60?
Yep.
It's not good enough, James.
Really?
It made me really question everything that I had sort of thought so far. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have spent months and months and months agonizing over what we were going to do with our master suite. I've done like Photoshop mock-ups of all of the different pieces that I wanted to add into there to give it some sort of like personalized, stylized look and make it look a little bit different to every other bedroom that you see on Pinterest. But I was struggling, and that's why I haven't really done as much with it. That's just me, I'm so indecisive. The other day I came across this bed that Britt sent me from Three Birds Renovations, and they have taken like the drywall and made this bed frame out of it. And I was like, that is unique. I love the linen that's attached to it. I love everything about this bed. And then while I was trying to figure out like, how can I get this bed in my life? Because I'm not a plasterer and I don't want to pay a fortune to have a plasterer come in and make this bed for me. And in the meantime, Aspen and Parker have put up a video where they have bought a bed which is really, really similar. It's just like a fabric version, but everything else is still the same. Like the mattress still sits into the bed and it's still got that beautiful big white headboard. So I'm going to, I've been clicking through the video to try and figure out where they got it from. I think she's gotten it from Restoration Hardware, which I don't even know if we have that in Australia, but if I have a look on the US website, okay. The cloud slip covered platform bed, and what is, okay, price range of $3,395 to $7,550. Whoa. I mean, people spend that much on beds. I'm not unaware of that, but it's definitely not a budget option. I feel like it would probably cost the same amount to have a plasterer come in and build it. I don't know how much plasterers cost. So I have been looking into other options to try and DIY it by myself, and I'm really just sort of in the dark because I have no idea if it's gonna work, no idea if it's even feasible, like if I'm gonna be able to make something that's gonna be structurally sound. But at the moment we have a plain old bed frame which I bought on eBay like maybe 2 years ago. I was going to see, however, if I could take that existing bed base and try and make this built-in bed style out of it without having to pay a fortune, and get super technical, as in using plasterboard, which I have no idea how to do. So I'm going to hit up my brother because he is a builder who works for my dad, who is also a builder and owns a building company. So they might be able to give me a little bit of help. Hang on, first I'll send Jack the picture. Okay, cool. And then give him a call. Hello. How you going?
Yeah, good.
Good, that's good. I have a question. I've just sent you a picture of this bed that I want to make.
Yeah.
I want to take my existing ensemble base, pull all the fabric off so it's just a timber base with the 4 legs on it and obviously the slats and everything. And I wanted to build 2 fascias and a hob on it, on the top. So like to create like a U shape around the pre-existing frame, if that makes sense, to make my ensemble base look like that.
Yeah, so what you do is you take, depending on how you overlap, say you want it 300 high.
Yeah.
Say you want something 300 or 400 high, say 300.
Yeah.
What thickness of your piece on the top?
Yeah. Okay.
That's your runner.
Yeah.
Base.
Yeah.
And you get your piece on top.
Okay, so I'll need to do my calculations based on that hob sitting on the top there.
Correct.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll go away with that. Thank you very much for your help, and I'll let you know how I go.
Too easy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jack. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Okay, so now I guess it's just a matter of sort of drawing out exactly what I want to do and doing the calculations, I suppose, for how much timber I'm going to need, which is where I'm not good because math is not my jam at all. But I'm going to give it a try. Okay, so I'm pretty sure a king bed is supposed to be 203. Why is that not attaching? 203 long. Yeah, 203 by 183, I think. $183. Okay, so I need to figure out pretty much. I'll need the length of timber. See, this is where the math gets confusing. These two sides will be the same length as the existing ensemble base, but then the front and the back will have to be wider, won't they?
Yeah.
Because they've got to account for the extra like width of MDF.
Yeah, at the corner.
Yeah, at the corner.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're going to have corners. So that's got to be, if it's 16 mil MDF, then it's got to be 32 mil extra.
I don't know. We'll write it down.
But then I don't know with the headboard. Like how high do we want it? Like I feel like I want it to be big, but then I don't want it to swallow the room because we don't have high ceilings in our bedroom. You know?
What's 60 centimeters then?
60?
Yep.
James, that's not even going to be height. James.
Calm your farm.
This is 60 centimeters.
Yep, what's wrong with that?
It's not even going to reach.
I meant from the top of the...
headboard.
I just meant like from the top of the thing.
Well, we can't measure from... We have to measure from...
I thought you'd already measured how high that was.
Well, no, because we've got to account for all of, like...
All the
that's
stuff.
like... It's going to have to be one big piece that comes up from the floor.
Okay, well then it's probably got to be like 100...
100?
No, 100
James, I'm thinking like...
50. 100.
That's me.
Yeah, that's plenty. What are you talking about? Look at that. That's going to be way too big.
Like 2 meters. That one was
2 meters?
epic.
No. What? 2 meters?
But it was epic.
2 meters, that sounds like I'm going to get crushed in my sleep. If you can't reach, I think that's the rule, isn't it? If you can't reach it.
You'd want it like there. What's that?
That's probably like 160.
Is that taller
1600.
than me? I want it to be taller than me. I don't know, I feel like this is
What do you mean, is that taller than
You
me?
are not Brittany. I need Brittany.
Well, sorry. Too bad.
It's not good enough, James.
Hearing me.
I'm going to ask Britt. I'm going to need her. Maybe we should do the styling first. I feel like I need to get my head around that.
Oh my gosh, I love you. This is the best. Yes, I feel it. Everything there, I'm loving. I have been looking at colours. I'll have to show you the colour board that I did to try and, because I don't know if I want to copy exactly what they've got.
Okay, that's what I was
But
thinking.
we'll have to
So
go
you
up
had
into my room and have a look. Yeah.
Okay.
I need to get one more to put on the end to add another colour.
Okay,
But that's what
so
I'm
you've got,
confused
like,
about.
stripe.
So, I've got like, well, you've seen these sheets.
Yeah. So that's what I was
That
thinking
colour.
already on. Yeah.
But then I don't know if it works, like with just the white, and considering the bed frame itself will be white,
Yeah.
I'm like, do I need to get rid of this
Yeah.
and then switch it out for another colour? Or like I like the stripe sheets, do I have
Stripes are nice.
this all the way on the end and then have another stripe sheet seeing it's going to be summer?
Yeah, but anyway. I was thinking, yeah, to do that colour. And then, yeah, do a lighter shade.
Yeah.
And then just in your cushions, throw in the third
More colours.
colour.
Yeah, or a pattern or
A pattern
something.
in the cushions.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll grab my laptop because
Like
that
not
had
even
like
this
a...
colour. Like this colour will throw like, yeah.
Which
I don't
one?
know.
The one
on my
from the
shirt?
shirt?
Yeah,
Like the sand.
I don't know.
Well, that's like, hang on, that's Archie's doula. So if I went in for like
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's probably, I don't know if it works.
I think it'll come down to what cushions
And a pink.
tie it in. Because sheets are going to be your hardest and your most expensive.
Yeah. But I'm
It'll come down
hoping
to
that I don't have to get too many extra
Yeah.
at this point. Like even
Like
the
the
white,
cushions.
like I could just dye it. I don't know how that would turn out.
Yeah.
But these are sort of the colours,
Okay.
I think like those three in a way maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but then I felt like it needed a pattern. So if I found that in,
I'm still vibing pink, but I feel like
The pink.
don't do pink.
like a that
then
pink
even
or
go
more that.
Yeah, even go like an orange shade pink.
And have that as this,
Top.
a peach.
Yeah, like a peach.
Yeah. This is so hard. It's so hard.
Yeah. See, and then like your layout, like I know you want it like that,
Yeah.
but then I think this becomes wasted space down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So like if you had bed here,
Yeah.
it gives you more room that like in a way the wasted space becomes here, which
Yeah.
won't be wasted because you can put your mirror here,
Yeah.
have two hanging plants here,
Yeah.
the belly basket on the floor here with your blanket out,
Yeah.
or have a pot stand
Yeah.
with more greenery like snake plants.
Yeah.
And then if you were to take a selfie here, you're going to get your bed and you're going to have the lighting, like the reflection of it.
Yeah, because of the mirror.
But
But then would I have a bed head and just make it smaller, or would I have none?
you would have none.
So it would
So you
just
would
come
have
out
a
from the
box.
wall?
Yeah, just a straight box
Yeah.
to boxing.
Okay, so from the frame to frame, it's 249 centimeters. 249 centimeters.
Okay, and it's 203 for the bed. So it just
Yeah.
finishes like in here.
So with the
It's practically the same width as your window.
as the window.
Yeah, which is a
Which
good
could
thing.
look good.
Because that'll look good.
I feel like you're gonna end up getting your way on this one. But then if I have the bed like that,
Yeah.
my side would be there.
Yeah.
Would that be weird, like having space over there? Because when you walk in this
Around.
way, you see
Yeah.
that empty space. Will that make the room look smaller?
Like a nook.
Like I don't know if it's worth moving the bed now to see.
I think, yeah, you're going to have to
It's
try.
fuzzy. It's gonna be gross as. Have you got bigger muscles than me, babe?
Maybe. You want me to lift the front or the back?
What do you reckon? If I pull from that side and then you pull from this side?
I can lift
Mother, you're way stronger than me.
It's easy.
Okay, you ready? Okay, you pull towards your side. Pull, pull, pull.
I'll try and push.
Oh, look at you, you're stronger than us.
Use the wall.
What thing do you want to see?
I used to like seeing the bed, and I wanted the bed head to be the hero thing, but if I don't have a bed head, it's obviously not going to be the like hero element. When you walk in, you would have to see something there, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard to make a judgment based off this because we can't see the bed style and we can't see like what plantation shutters would look like to be able to
Get the vibe.
get the vibe. But standing here, the room feels really big.
Yeah, it gives you way more room.
And it was actually 4 centimeters wider.
Yeah.
So you do get a bit more space.
Yeah. So like that way it could work, and then here, on this wall here, you can have that Moroccan print.
Yeah. And then mirror corner. Yeah.
No, like
Or
do it
mirror
on the wall.
here.
Yeah.
Wall.
And then have some hanging plants here.
Okay. Yeah.
So you walk in like and you see greenery.
And
And then
then
a plant or basket with your throw or something in it. That's what I'm thinking. Like I'm trying to say, if the bed's the other way
yeah.
and there, then the mirror becomes this here,
Yeah.
and the print can still be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would still have like the plants hanging there.
Yeah.
Still have your butt. So it's the same
Same
thing,
thing.
but just
Which walls
other
do you want it
walls.
on? Yeah.
So really, in the end, it just boils down to bed head or no bed head, really.
I think so, yeah. And then you'll just make the layout work. I think like this way would probably work. But yeah, like you said, if you kept that window there,
Yeah.
that would this way. Then I would probably say.
Yeah.
But now that the window's opposite, maybe do it opposite. Like have the bed back how it was.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know? I don't
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why we swapped the window. I think it had something to do with like the sun.
know. Yeah.
Like the way, because it sets over
the
there.
western side.
So then we didn't want the bedroom to be really hot in the evening.
Yeah.
I think that was why. Because down there is really hot in the evening.
It's a smart move, but just trying to.
But yeah, it's annoying in terms of making the room work. So you reckon bed back there, flip it. Okay, so if we move the bed there, and I'll try this mirror. Oh God, it's heavy. That's what I thought.
Oh, it would be plenty of room still.
Put it?
Yeah. I'll press and push on my phone, but-
Yeah. But then, and I feel like I would have more of a background.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's not like it's that tall. So yeah, you get the whole thing.
Thank God. It's like the first time I've been glad. In terms of light coming in.
I think it would still be fine.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes in sideways, so it's still fine. These days are good days for photos. You want to
Yeah,
see the
'cause
sun
it's like-
flaring.
that's
when
true.
it's bad lighting.
Yeah.
You wanna
But
see it
then
when
at
it's
least
light.
then, because we had said if the bed was there,
Yeah.
then you'd have soft curtains.
Yeah.
So on days where the light's blaring through, you've
You
got
can
your
just pull
soft
your curtains.
curtains to diffuse.
Yeah. The light.
Like how it's like
yeah.
all around the photos. Well, I don't know now. That exercise was incredibly helpful, but also I'm now so confused because originally I was so hell-bent on this bed, but now I'm wondering like if maybe I should have the bed under the window, which would mean I wouldn't do a bed head. I was just really lost in terms of deciding what exactly I now wanted. Like I actually really do love the way the bed looks under the window and the way it would have looked had I put like plantation shutters into the window as opposed to like a softer curtain. But now I am sort of leaning back towards having the bed head. So as you walk into the room, you can sort of see it there up against the wall. I still get a really good amount of light coming in through this window here. There's still plenty of room at the end of the bed to be able to have a mirror there and a nice little setup there. And then obviously I can dress this side of the bed over with bedside tables and things to make it look a little more exciting when you do walk into the room. And because I'm like, there's just that part of me knowing that the bed head is going to be hard, but I'm like, I want to do it and I want to see if I can do it on a budget. So I'm going to move ahead with that. And I guess if worse comes to worse and I hate it, I can always disassemble the bed and move the bed to under the window, and then everything else that I have positioned around the room can just be flipped, because I have a really good idea now of all of the little elements I want to have in the room, which was helped greatly by this little piece of cuteness. So I'm going to spend some time now just moving this bed back to where it was before. I've just done a quick vacuum of the floor because the bed underneath was a little bit gross. I need to focus on really getting under there with my vacuum, evidently. And then I think I'm going to go out and I'm going to try and pick out some pieces, go and source some of them online, go and have a look around at the shops to see if I can find really good prices and like more creative ways of doing things, I suppose. I don't want to just look around the room and be like, okay, well that's from Kmart, that's from Ikea. Like I do want things to look a little bit more unique and a little bit more original. So I am going to try and find ways that I can sort of do things and make them my own, if that makes sense.
At it with the public vlogging.
I didn't crack the mirror, but I did crack me. I don't have clamps that are big enough to get all the way in there, so I'm just gonna put some heavy books on to really stick the glue down and let it dry. The song has just gone off and the light has turned off. Oh no. So many things are going wrong with this, you guys. Maybe you guys can learn from my mistakes.